Here's a number that puts modern wealth. Cristiano Ronaldo made over $200 million in a single year. That already sounds unreal. But in the same period, one corporate executive made almost $7 billion. Not net worth, not paper value, actual compensation. That means that while you spent 15 minutes eating breakfast this morning, he earned around $200,000. And then another $200,000 in the next 15 minutes. And again, all year long. At the same time, nearly 1/3 of the planet will never earn that amount in their entire lifetime, even if they never spend a cent. This is not just inequality, it is the existence of two completely different economic realities operating on the same planet. We are often told that income reflects effort. Work harder, be disciplined, make the right choices. But this explanation collapses under even basic scrutiny. No human being works 30 times harder than another human being. No one has 30 times more hours in a day. And no one has 30 times more focus or discipline. Yet the income gap between people is not 2 times or 5 times. It is thousands of times. Which means effort alone cannot explain wealth. So if it's not hard work, what actually determines who becomes rich? The key distinction in modern economies is not effort. It is control. Most people sell their time. They are paid by the hour, the shift, or the month. This creates a linear relationship between work and income. 1 hour in, 1 hour paid. But a small group of people does not sell time. They own systems, companies, platforms, financial infrastructure, intellectual property, networks.
When income is tied to ownership rather than time,
it scales. And once scale is introduced, income becomes disconnected from human limits. That is how someone can earn more in 15 minutes than millions of people earn in a lifetime, without actively working during that time at all.
This is where frustration comes from.
From the outside, effort still looks similar. People wake up early, they work long hours, they experience stress and exhaustion. But the rewards diverge dramatically.
Not because one group works harder,
but because the system rewards position, not effort.
and position is shaped long before most people ever make a conscious choice.
Where you are born matters. Your family's income matters. Their education matters. Their social network matters. The country you are born in matters. Even the decade you are born into matters. Access to quality education, early exposure to opportunity, and proximity to capital compound over time.
This does not mean success is impossible without these advantages, but it does mean the probabilities are very different.
For most people, the race does not start at the same line. Some begin with a head start, others begin already behind. Once wealth reaches a certain scale, it becomes self-reinforcing. Large fortunes generate returns simply by existing. They provide access to better investments, better advisors, and better protection from risk. Meanwhile, people without assets remain exposed to inflation, instability, and economic shocks.
This dynamic explains why wealth tends to concentrate over time. It is not the result of a conspiracy.
It is a predictable outcome of how modern financial systems function.
This leads to an uncomfortable conclusion. Economic inequality is not primarily the result of individual failure.
And it is not easily solved by personal discipline alone. It is the result of structural rules that determine how value is created and who is allowed to capture it. The real question is not whether inequality exists. It is how much inequality a society can tolerate.
Before opportunity becomes an illusion rather than a promise.
Understanding this does not mean giving up. It means seeing the system clearly, without myths, without slogans, because only by understanding how wealth actually works can individuals and societies make informed choices about the future.
Not everyone can become rich, but how many people get a real chance is still a question worth asking.